Hello everyone, welcome back to Dead by Daylight. This is Kegliac Gaming, and we're going to be the killer today. So I've already made a couple videos about this, talking about how I think the Wraith is a little bit overpowered, and the killers in general don't really need to be leveled up, but I am now being told I am wrong on that, and I'll admit when I'm wrong. I guess there's some perks that are out there that are really good or really change the game. Like for the Wraith, there's Insidious. I don't know what that does, but apparently I'm wrong on it. So today we're going to level up some killers and see what perks I can find out or see. I'm also finding out that there is a difference between the survivors. They have a couple perks that other survivors don't. Which is great. I mean, I didn't understand why there was 4 different people if they were all the exact same. But at the same time, maybe they should do a better job of explaining that. It doesn't make sense for them to just put something out there that's not explaining. You kind of have to figure out on your own. Like, I have one survivor up to level 20, 21. So if I didn't like her perks, I should have gone with someone else. That would have been nice to know 21 levels ago. And I know they're working on it. I know the devs have said that they're working on fixing this and trying to get it all around. So, well, it happens. It should have been sorted out in beta, but what can you do? I'm not going to sit here and complain about it all day. So now we're just waiting for some people. Waiting for 4 victims. And we'll see how long that takes. It's been taking about 4 or 5 minutes to start a match lately. And I don't know if that's because they're working on matchmaking or there's just not as many people playing. I'm not sure. I've got a pretty full house here already. Now, I don't like... I'm not going to assume that this guy is doing this, but sometimes people will wait for this timer to go down and then quit at the last second, waiting to see if their friends can join or trying to figure out where their friends are at. And of course, that will be fixed once they let matchmaking happen. So hopefully that comes soon. I know a lot of people have been wanting to play with their friends, and having matchmaking, other things like that, I think will be great. And unfortunately, that's a buff to the survivors, so I think they're going to have to nerf the survivors a little bit, between window glitching and cheesing and the fact that you can make it so that you can never be touched. On top of having the communication, I feel is going to make the survivors way too powerful. So I think they need to do something like maybe limit their sprint so they only get a few seconds of sprinting, or something of that nature to give the killer the boost that he's going to need to compete in an environment where they can work together even better. Go invisible. Like I said the last couple times I've been killer, the easiest way to find out if there's people around, if there's no scratch marks even, listen to these generators. If there's any of them running, then you know there's a person nearby. I was also told crows will appear if someone idles for too long, so keep an eye out for the crows. Apparently they're a big help in the game. See, like here. It started, so I know someone is near. And there's minor scratches. I thought he was going to outsmart me there, huh? Well, that didn't work out so well for you there, buddy, did it? And you're going to the basement. Enough said. In the basement every time. Always check these, because more times than not there is someone hiding in these things because they hear you coming. Unfortunately, these survivors are quick. So I can't sit in here and camp. Of course, I don't believe in camping as it is. So no one around here. Got him. Going back to the basement, my friend. Okay, so that flashlight hurt a bit. Where did she go? I don't know if she hid in here. I don't... Well, guess don't matter. I hate being on top of someone like that the entire time. I think it ruins the fun. But, I don't know where that girl went, so... These survivors are way better than me, that is obvious. They already got most generators going. I got stalkers, so there's something near. Okay, can't waste any more time here. Let's get back to the other generators. That one, nothing at all. Nothing there. I don't know where they are. This guy's just gonna pallet hop back and forth. So, gotta break those pallets, unfortunately. That was clever. He almost, oh! Didn't think I'd catch him there. Check these really quick, just in case that girl is still down here for any reason. No? Okay. But she does move quickly, so she's got to be sneaking in here. Maybe through the window? I don't see scratch marks. I don't see her anywhere. She's not coming this time, maybe. Oh, no, there she is. Alright. Now I gotta be careful because that hatch is gonna open if she dies. So I don't know where the hatch is, so the third guy could get away pretty easily. I haven't seen him at all, I don't think, once, so I don't think he's out here helping anyone. I don't think he much cares for his, well, they're not even teammates. Someone put it the best way, that they're just for people who happen to be working on the same goal. They're not allies, they're not teammates, nothing like that. So, yeah, I'm not seeing these generators going, so I'm guessing he's watching for the hatch. So let's see if we can't find that. Oh wow. Guess I was wrong. He went over there, huh? Okay. We'll draw him back in. Okay. Oh, he went right to the hatch. Unfortunately, I knew better than that, but, oh well. Lost a little bit of rank there. I also hate it when the killers just leave people laying on the ground to bleed out. I don't think that's fun either, so... As I've said before, it's really hard to play the killer right, I think, because his job is not only to win, but he has to make it fun for everyone else. If he's not making it fun for everyone else, the game just becomes, what's the point of playing if everyone's mad at everyone? Have you ever played like the old school Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that? You know, the Dungeon Master's job is to tell a story, but they also create the enemies that are fighting you, and they have to find that perfect balance. If your DM makes things too hard, then it's no fun. Everyone dies, and it's just like, whatever. And then if it's too easy, there's no risk, and then you don't want to play it either. So, perfect balance is the hard part of this game, and the hard part of being the killer. But I enjoy it, so we'll continue trying to take some people down, give them a good game. Just waiting on people to come. The one problem I do foresee, if they do have like a matchmaking where you can join, lobbies you see already filling up, is I did notice there's some people already in the community doing some blacklisting, or if they see you doing too many like pallet hops or too much window glitching, and or killers doing like the wiggle bug and things like that. They're starting to put together these lists of players that they don't want to play with, and if they put that together and they put it out there as like a mod or something for you to access where you're putting together a party and you blacklist people, I think it'll be very tough for them to get games, but I think it'll also hurt the community. I'm going to date myself a little bit here and talk a little bit about Dota back on Warcraft 3. There was this really horrible program that people would run that if you ever left a game, it put you on a blacklist, and everyone had the same program. So you left one game once, and all of a sudden you had to wait hours to find a game to play because no one would take you off the blacklist. There were some blacklisting programs you could like pay to get off of and things like that, so it was just a terrible system overall, but that's what happens when you put it in the hands of the community. If you don't do it yourself, if the developers don't give us the tools, then unfortunately we have to do it ourselves, and it may not be the best solution.